So is it like
JID
sends
album?
out guns out for you? Like,
Brother, it's hot as fuck here right now. It's 102
How hot is it?
degrees.
I get the memo. I get the memo. I mean, I do know skies out, thighs out.
Yeah, I got the thighs out too. Yeah, that's happening.
I'm wearing shorts as well.
Yeah.
No, it hit like 102 degrees out today. It's now
Ew.
currently 99. It's gross.
It's been
Portland,
getting
man.
lower the last week, but I feel like whatever that heat is over out west, it might be making its way east.
Yeah,
Keep it over there.
there's some weird like heat flash fucking thing that's happening because it's hot as balls yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And then it hits down to like 75 on Friday and starts raining again. So it's like I feel like it's never this hot in like the like Pacific Northwest. It's like for maybe I don't know 4 weeks out of the year. It's like ever this hot, and it's only ever like fluctuates between like 80 and like 100, depending on like what part of like summertime it is. But when you're overweight like me, all of it is just equally as hot, right? Because I'm just like sweating out of every orifice that I possibly have. So it's just like I wake up and I sweat.
That is ableist, and I don't like it.
It's not ableist when you are the person suffering from the ableism.
No, that's just an excuse. That is an excuse. You can do anything you set your mind to.
I can fly.
Sips tea.
If you flap your arms hard enough, yeah, I think you can.
I think there's like some that's died from that before. I can fly.
I don't think so. I mean, they just didn't try hard enough.
Touche, sir.
We fly the rafters, fill the beers, and towards the seas. Ride the waves, ride the wind, the pirates like for me. Oh, it's our beers, and then we choose flying into come. The Shipwreck Show, AG is number one,
What is happening in Kraken and everybody? This is the Shipwreck Show, and I am your host. It's Xander, aka your friendly neighborhood emo dad, because it's 9 in the afternoon and your eyes are the size of the moon. Joining me today on episode 181 are the holiest of thine brethren court. It is
I've sinned.
Reverend DJ Simfix. What's going on, man?
I'm a sinner. He's lying. It's going good, man. Going good. I've been being, chilling out, chillaxing, enjoying a regular Coke. Got a regular Coke.
Not a CZ. Okay.
Yeah, not a CZ, man.
Nice.
Not a CZ in sight.
Regular caca and poo poo Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying?
Caca poo poo cola? Yeah, dude. That's my favorite. That's my favorite flavor.
Yeah.
What do you?
They
Oh, is
make
that a
those-
fan? Did you just click a fan on? What was that?
Yeah, it's a fan.
Yeah, I'm
I
like
just turned the
over
fan
here
off,
just
yeah.
like, wait, what is he doing? He's like, is he like trying to like make the presentation go forward?
He has a PowerPoint.
Yeah.
About.
Can you guys skip this?
Yeah, he's
skip
got a
this intro?
PowerPoint for everything he says tonight.
Skip this intro, please.
Joining us tonight as
Not
well is
I'm not going.
brother Ernell Pearson. How are you doing tonight?
Hey boys, I was just saying it's hot as balls here, man. It's hot as balls. We have 2 ACs in our apartment, and it is still hot as balls. God damn, dude, it's just fucking killing me.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't normally see as much skin from you. I'm actually kind of happy to see
Not
it.
here, anyways. There's other places for that. But
You can see much more of that over on OnlyFans.
you can, if you want to support that, that's fine. Or Reddit, depending on where you're looking. Anyways, no, it's it's yeah, dude, it's hot. It's way too hot for being 300 plus pounds. Dude, I've been sweating doing everything. I sweat while pooping, I sweat while driving. I sweat while cooking. And not in like the like I'm cooking, so I'm like moving a lot weight. I made rice and I was sweating, dude. Like fucking dude, oh my god, man. And it's like, and it's everywhere.
Broke a sweat washing the rice.
I was like, yeah, dude, exactly. And I was like, oh, there's some sweat in there. I gotta wash it out, right? And it just, dude, it's like the space between my balls and my thigh is sweat, just sweat there. It just, God, I took a shower, walked out, sweating again. Dude, I fucking can't, man. I'm so over it, man. At least, like in the islands, it's raining at the same time. Just find like, oh, it's too hot in here. You can like walk outside.
You can
and
just like cool off, yeah.
Do like the R&B, standing in the rain, you know, with like the silk shirt. Yeah, can't do that here. Not here. Fucking hate my life.
Can't do that here. Not here.
How are you, Xander?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm chilling. Nothing of note. I mean, other than like the current like house buying process I'm in right now, kind of just like it's like a lot of hurry up and wait right now.
Yeah,
So,
dude. Well, it's kind of crazy too because you guys have like your purchase went through, and then you have like 30 days, right? Is what you said? You have like a month.
so they were given 30 days to move out from what I remember, but also a lot of it is dependent upon like the appraisal and process and all this other stuff. So yeah,
No,
it's a whole kit and caboodle.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be
Yeah.
worth it though. At the end of the road, you know, it'll be nice. Yeah, you'll get a house. You know what I mean? Like there's something there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean?
For real, it's going to be awesome. I'm gonna have we've already planned to switch internet service providers because they actually offer faster speeds for less price than Xfinity. So suck it,
Hell yeah.
Xfinity.
Yeah, we're
yeah,
literally just waiting
I'm
for
excited
a
for that.
contract to be done, and then we're gonna be getting fiber. That's all I'm fucking waiting for, man. Waiting for that fucking contract because
Dude.
I can't fucking do it anymore, dude. It's just like the amount of
It's
the fact that
it's
DJ
crazy,
can upload
dude.
one
Like,
of our
it feels like we're in the
episodes.
dark ages.
DJ can upload one of our episodes in like 10 minutes, bro. It takes me an hour for one of our episodes to upload
Oh,
from
dude,
like
same.
my
I would
place.
have to
It takes
start it
longer
the
to
night
render it
before
than
and then double
uploading
check
it.
in the morning on my way out.
Dude, no,
That's
for
insane.
fucking real,
That's
man. It's
insane.
oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. Do you guys feel
It's so weird. It's like two cavemen and a high tech fucking foreigner.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Do you
That's what
guys,
it feels like.
I know DJ probably doesn't feel this way because he got to do it. But Xander, do you feel like you never get to do content with Garrick anymore? I feel like I never get to do content with Garrick anymore. So when he's not here, I'm like,
It's usually the Mondays that get unfortunately skipped a lot, and it makes me sad.
yeah, it's a bummer, man.
Be
Unlike that Devin guy, we don't need him. Did you hear he likes
crazy.
Jurassic World, dude? That's crazy.
Huh?
It's crazy.
Who?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Puma?
Just hit the
Who?
cannon. Just hit the cannon.
Because this
Puma ate my spaghetti.
Whoa! He got a
is the
different
Shipwreck show.
Whoa, dude.
Where once a week, every week, various members of the Good Kraken crew gather to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive content, and have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services. You can also support us by joining the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down in our description section below, then following and subscribing to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Seriously though, join that Discord because we're definitely trying to make things a lot more exciting for you guys, just conversationally, really. And it's been a lot of fun.
I've been trying to get
Gentlemen.
reminders out for people to hydrate. I'm trying to do that more often. Because I'm trying to be better about it. So I feel like when I tell other people, I like hold myself accountable at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you want my hydration,
You don't want
updates-
to. You want to be able to practice what you preach.
Yeah, exactly. Because like it wouldn't be fair for me to be going like, hey, make sure you're drinking your water, and then I'm not drinking any. You know what I'm saying? This is my first soda for the day. I'm actually very proud
Yeah,
of
like because
myself.
like what kind of person would be out there, telling people to do things that they wouldn't do themselves? But anyway,
Yeah.
enough about.
Yeah.
We have some captain's orders, gentlemen. First up, our latest episode of GKDR, titled "Pokemon Gotta Steal 'Em All." If you want to know more about it, you gotta watch the video.
They be stealing.
We also
Just gotta steal
have
it
the
all.
weapons review over at 20,000 Films Under the Sea. That was hosted by one Ocean Trend, Ernell Pearson, and Brevin Devin the Dude. And I had a write-in that contested their thoughts.
Yeah.
Which was actually really interesting. For not being there, it was actually an interesting watch for me, to be able to see comparatively two different types of reviews. So hopefully we can bring more of that to the table, because I think that promotes better discussion. If only I was actually there for that.
Yeah,
We
right.
also have the latest session of Songs from the Abyss. We have session 21, Smoke and Shadows. I can't really say anything about it without spoiling some bits and pieces of the narrative. Just
Yeah,
you gotta watch it.
You gotta watch
You gotta watch
session
it.
20 and then watch session 21. So Xander,
Yeah.
I ran into so many hangups on this episode. So firstly, killed it on the thumbnail. I'm like super proud of myself for how well that thumbnail came out. However, for some reason, my recording of our session recorded at like the usual like 2560 1440, but the height got squished in the recording, so I had to
What?
like stretch out the height, and that's why like the cameras look that way, because I had to like stretch the pixels out just to
My
get.
God.
I don't know why it filmed that way. I like went and I like looked at it and I was like, I don't understand what's going. I've done like 3 test recordings since then and it hasn't happened.
Do you by chance have Handbrake installed?
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's so Handbrake is a free. Sorry, nerd aside.
Yeah.
So Handbrake is a free program that allows you to format video files. So if you ever have like an issue with your video file, a lot of times you can just put it through that, and that might essentially remux it so that it could come out the way that was supposed to be.
Maybe
because there could have been maybe like some small like glitch while recording. It's worth a try. I mean, I'm no expert.
I'll look
anything
into
like
it.
that,
Yeah,
but,
I didn't even know that was a
anytime I've
thing.
had issues with so and if in case I forget, someone can remind me, I'll send you like the direct link to it.
Oh yeah, fuck
But
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that
yeah, fuck
aside, free plug for Handbrake.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Speaking of joining our Discord server, because we are trying to talk more with you guys and be more of a community, because that's a cool thing to do. You can also help us out by boosting our Discord server, which allows us to provide more soundboard sounds, like this one that I just added. There's that.
Yeah, dude.
You can also use the Shipwreck cannon on when bothering your own friends on other Discord servers. Yeah,
Is that on there?
a lot. I believe so. If it's not, then I'll add it.
I
I'm
see.
getting
I see the,
fact checked on
the
my own show.
heavens is. I don't know about the canon though. Yeah, maybe you
It
do.
might be on mine. Oops. Free plug for me. Join my Discord and you'll get that. Oh, man. And then lastly, we do have goodkraken.com, the one-stop shop for all things Good Kraken. You can get all of our content there. We also have a merch store available to you guys. So if you want to help support us, but also get something in return, it's a great way to do that. We have a lot of cool stuff there. And then we will potentially be working on some new stuff in the near future. So please go on there, check it out, get the stuff before they're off the shelves, the digital shelves, to make room for new equipment that you guys can purchase over there. And that's about it. I think that's the captain's orders. What say you, Captain? Cool. So, gentlemen, you might be wondering why
Who's he talking to?
I added this
Yeah. Whoa.
little
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
gentleman and that boy in the glasses. So I brought up this idea, because
Okay.
religion's funny to us to a certain extent.
It is. No, it just is.
We
Kind of funny.
we
Not the
have,
podcast,
and
but it's
we
kinda funny.
weirdly, we have somewhat of a rather extensive knowledge when it comes to religion and various mythologies and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? What if we made our own religion?
Oh,
The cult of the G
Yeah.
cult. Good cult.
the G cult.
Should be the good cult with a K.
Good cult with a K. That's
So-
better than the good.
I took it upon myself to do some research.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Go on.
So I took it upon myself to do some research on what exactly makes up a religion. So I'm going to run through this real quick, and we don't have to hit on all of these bullet points. I just wanted to familiarize you guys with the basic structure of what makes up a religion. So it's made up of 4 major categories: beliefs, practices, social organization, and I listed other for they're basically sacred items, if you will. So sacred symbols, sacred spaces, sacred literature involved in the religion. Under beliefs, we have doctrines, mythology, cosmology, and theology. This is basically the overarching kind of theme of the religion, if you will. It's almost like playing like a real-time strategy game if you think about it, and you're like choosing all these different categories. Never mind. Next, we have practices. These are going to be your rituals or holidays, rites of passage, forms of worship, and your code of ethics and morality. Social organization is pretty straightforward as well. It is the community aspect of the religion, the institutions that are in place at where you may take place to worship, specialists. So basically, your experts that study this stuff. We don't really have to get into that.
Yeah.
And then the social structure, which is primarily within the Church of GK, if you will, who are the popes, who are the lesser. I don't know that much about
the Grand Krakens, right?
Yeah. Who are the Grand Krakens? Who are the pallbearers or whatever? Who sweeps the church after midnight without feeding DJ? Stuff like that. So I wanted to kind of go down the line and sort of build it from there. So are we good with good cult? I kind of like that. It kind of rolls off the tongue.
Good cult works for me. Let's just start from there, and then we can see if you need to shift anything after.
Welcome to the good cult.
The good cult. Yeah.
Good cult.
Exclamation mark.
Welcome to the good cult.
All right. So where do we start?
What we're going to start in beliefs. So what do we want our belief system to, for essence, thematically cultivate this religion? So we have
what do we want
beliefs via doctrine.
Like what we want the lore to be? Like what is that? Is that what we're looking for? The lore?
Okay. Essentially, we could choose between whether our religion is based wholly in doctrine, some sort of mythology, cosmology, the stars and planets and stuff like that, or theology.
Okay, yeah, for sure, man. I mean, this is pretty easy to me. You know what I mean? There is the.
I would go mythology. We worship the deity Karl the Kraken.
Yeah, I mean, like Karl the Kraken, who was personified in the Grand Arbiter George Clooney. He was born and lives on. You know what I mean? And he was summoned to this realm of the human plane to fight Ben Stiller. And the process made all of us. You know what I mean? That's just George Clooney's son, Orlando Bloom, continues to live on that legacy. You know what I mean?
I see.
Yeah.
But what was the initial falling out? Because typically in these kinds of stories, there's a falling out between the the two factions.
Yeah. I mean, but Ben Stiller, obviously, he was really good friends with Karl a long time ago. Okay, long time ago. They're really, really good friends. Grew up, primary school, since little
Is this
boys.
before the creation of the universe or the known universe?
Yeah, of course. 6 years old, they knew each other, primary school, grew up, they knew each other. Unfortunately, though, Ben Stiller had some family issues at home, and just was not raised well. You know what I mean? So Ben Stiller had been.
So wait, hold on. I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just like get a sense for the world. So you said this took place before the known universe was created.
Yeah.
But they went to preschool.
Yeah, I mean they're gods. You know what I mean? They do whatever they want. I mean, like, let's be real. You know, we don't know what God realm it is. You know what I mean? Like, we could call it the God world, right? I don't know if they.
I mean, we're going to sell people on this religion because ultimately, at the end of the day, you have to sell people on your religion. So we needed something that will really hook them. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure.
Like accurate sounding facts.
Gotcha. My bad. Right. So, Atlantis Zero, is what they called it, right? Atlantis Zero, and the gods all came from there, right? And Karl the Kraken and Ben Stiller in Atlantis Zero, were great friends since primary school, and unfortunately, Ben Stiller, one day found out that Karl the Kraken was dating his like middle school crush. You know what I mean? And Ben Stiller impeded. They saw each other at a party. Ben Stiller was like, "What's up, girl?" And she was like, "I kind of like you too, Ben."
The weirdest part of that is because since you picked the location to be Atlantis Zero, I immediately thought of Ben Stiller as a mermaid for that fake commercial in Zoolander.
Water.
This entire time, I just think Ben Stiller just going like in the water.
What's up, Jenny? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, exactly, dude, exactly. And so like Ben Stiller takes Karl's girlfriend, and they end up sleeping with her. One thing leads to another, right? They're at the party, they're doing the thing.
It's a revenge story.
She slips. Karl finds out about it, and he's just like foaming at the mouth, angry at like Ben Stiller, dude. You know what I'm saying? And banishes Ben Stiller from Atlanta Zero. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like, and what ends up happening? Ben Stiller ends up coming down to Earth, and in order for Ben Stiller to keep from becoming too powerful, Karl the Kraken created all of us to keep him tamed. You know what I'm saying? Ben Stiller, if he just had a giant rock to be able to take over on everything, would be way too powerful. So he made humans to keep him humble and keep him in line, keep him in check, right? And so now Ben Stiller is just, you know, an actor in movies and things like that. And now
producer now, actually.
Right, technically. I mean, you could argue he's becoming more powerful a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because, like, the humankind.
So what you're saying is Severance season 3 needs to suck, or we're doomed.
I mean, not necessarily. That's up to Karl. I mean, whatever Karl says goes. Mm-hmm. He says, "Hey, you know, like maybe Severance needs to be good, so that Ben Stiller can get the reward that he's asking for, so that he can just tuck away again." You know what I mean? He can tuck away again.
Well, in as far as what Karl says, that is perfect for us to move on to what does Karl say about our practices? Do we have any rituals or holidays that we want to highlight for the people?
DJ is actually the
celebrate
the good cult holiday leader,
holiday manager. I'm the holiday manager.
Yeah. He knows, expert, if you will. He knows more about the good cult holidays than I do. Unfortunately, I just know the text well. You know what I mean?
Well, if it's the good cult, right? If it's the good cult, I think I think we do it for our birthdays. All of us, so that there's multiple
Oh.
good cult holidays.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do we
I'm
each
saying
get to
it's all spread out
choose
through the year.
like what our holiday would be?
Yeah,
Like in
yeah. I
celebration
think
of?
I think we have enough power in our cults. We get to establish how we want to be celebrated that day. And I guess choose it thematically within the ethos of our story. You know what I'm saying, of our mission statement, right?
Yeah, to DJ's
Okay.
point, we're the Grand Merfolk. So like, we get to do that if we would like to. And yeah, DJ's good point, DJ.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, so then
So
DJ,
you
what
mentioned-
is the core holiday for the good cult? Like what's that? Like like Christianity has
'cause you know how-
Christmas, right? And then like yeah.
Right. This is a toughie because it's like, I'm saying, when was GK founded? How's the good cult founded?
Yeah, I mean, I know that it was like March. It was March.
So we'll take March.
that would coincide. That would coincide with my holiday. It'd be too close.
Too close. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, like we could do
Well,
February
thinking-
instead.
we'll do
I'm
We'll do
thinking-
this. Yeah, let's move Xander to February, and then we can have March.
Well, no,
right?
I mean, like we
Xander
could
wouldn't mind.
we could do February for the core holiday, because that's pretty much what we do for our annual ordeal
coincide with Devin,
anyways,
too.
right? So it's like our anniversary celebrations.
Well, Devin's on Valentine's
February
Day,
as
so I
well.
don't know if we want to do that. I don't know if you want to give that up.
Oh well, typically we do the beginning of February, right? That's our good Kraken anniversary. So we just do that way, right? Unless we want to dedicate Crackmas as our holiday, but
I have a proposition.
okay.
He's prophesizing.
We have
Prophesizing.
annual Jeff Day. Annual Jeff Day, also known
What's
as
annual Jeff Day?
Summer.
also known as TGA Day.
Game Awards. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Jeff Day. Yeah, no. So Jeff is a part of our ethos as well, right? He's
Oh, easily.
Yes, he's the prophet touched by Karl.
So he's the one that's been gifted the
see.
powers from Orlando Bloom to ensure that Ben Stiller stays in his human form.
Yes.
Okay.
And
that's how we're making it out.
Yeah, he does that in way by like rewarding good video games for being good video games, right? Because Ben Stiller obviously does not like video games. Right. We have never seen Ben Stiller in a video game for a reason. I've never seen a video game and Ben Stiller in the same room. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't.
No, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Yeah. So Jeff Keighley is one of our prophets.
Jeff Keighley.
Right. The Jeff Keighley is one of our prophets for sure.
Okay. So by that,
one of many.
In that logic, okay. We also owe it to Spawn on Me, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Khalif Adams for sure, another prophet.
Khalif Adams, is Khalif also a prophet, or is he more like an oracle? Do we have an oracle?
That's a good question. I mean, like you could say that Khalif has obtained oracle ability over the years, right? I mean, like he does. He does well. He's caught a lot of really great shots, right? I mean, like you could say that he is the oracle for the good cult. He does great work over there at Spawn on Me. Yeah, I mean, like it would make sense. That doesn't necessarily mean that he topples over Jeff Keighley, right? Like he still is.
No. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think Jeff Keighley's at a level where we're not. Like it's almost near untouchable, even for us.
Yeah, right.
So that's why I'm saying, we gotta get that straight. You know what I'm saying? So if we do have a prophet, you have to understand, there's levels to it.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Okay. Now, do we want to touch on our holidays? Like, what do those holidays actually celebrate?
I mean, the core one being TGA Day, Jeff Day, right? Or we
Mhm.
could say, GK Day. It is probably the core
Keighley
celebratory
Day.
one.
Jeff Keighley. GK Day.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa! And there's more layers to this. Minds are melting.
Holy shit,
You
bro!
know what I mean?
Yeah. So official GK Day, dude. I mean, like that's the core
Dude,
one to
just
celebrate.
Insert the clip
Dude,
of the
imagine
Hulk saying, "I
how
guess I was
things would
made
have
for this."
changed if Jeff was actually named like Jeff with a J. It wouldn't.
Yeah,
I don't think he
see?
would have got the job that he had.
Listen, I'm
No,
just
no,
saying.
Firefly Flag.
I'm just saying. We're onto something here. GK Day celebrating yet another year of defeating Ben Stiller, right? Just keeping him
Mhm.
where he needs to be. So I mean, that's obviously a core one. I would also say we have our own Halloween, right? We have our own Halloween, kind of like how like Mexico has like El Dia de los Muertos, right? Like we have our own Halloween
Yeah,
too.
the-
DJ, I don't know if you know more
I-
about GK's Halloween that you could tell the people about.
I mean, I'm not in charge of that one specifically because I'm you know what I mean with me and horror and stuff. I'm not.
Yeah,
From what I
for sure,
recall,
for sure.
I do believe hearing along the grapevine that we were having Spooktober start on October 1st and end October 31st.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we call it Spooktober now. Spooktober is like it's a little spicy, you know.
Kind of problematic.
Yeah, it's a little problematic. So we call it Spooktober now. Spooktober.
Spooping.
Yeah, we celebrate all things creepy. You know what I mean? All because I mean, like, what?
Nothing spoopy.
It's the irony behind it, right? You dressed up as Ben Stiller to laugh in Ben Stiller's face. You know what I mean? It's like it's the perfect ironic joke towards.
That was the original
the man
inception, and then it blossomed into various costumes of
Well, see,
but
Karl,
the original
Karl has taken on many
Spooktober was-
forms historically. So it's like
Mhm.
you're dressing up as one of the many forms that Karl has taken over a millennia, right? So like Sensed Link to
Right,
Zero, you know what I
right.
mean? It's like you think you're dressed as Jason. No, that was Karl back in like 3612 BK. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
BK, dude. That was an era, brother.
BK?
Before Kraken? Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
Uh-huh. Yeah, dude. So yeah, we have Spooktober.
So
Let's just say we didn't have it our way.
Yeah, we have it our
hold
way.
on, I do want to actually explore this this tangent here a little bit. So BK being part of the official timeline of this.
Yeah.
Does this refer to a moment where it wasn't BK, it wasn't AK, but the emergence? Was there an emergence of Karl the Kraken when he made his self known?
Yeah, I mean
people?
that's when he took official Kraken form, right? They call that Black Spot Day.
Oh.
That is what happens in February, right? So that's like when we have our week-long celebrations of like the good cult happening, but that is because Karl took form of a Kraken during that time, right? So like that's why we celebrate for a whole week. It took him a whole week to molt, you know what I mean? A whole week to molt, and then he came down into like the Kraken form.
That's fair.
Yeah. There's a little history. You guys can find out more information about this from the Good comic. That's the official Good cult text.
Yes. Yeah, there we go. So we're moving right along here. Do we have any sacred items involved in this history?
Yeah, the good comic.
Cult. So we have the good comic.
Sure. Yeah. There's
so
also
that is our primary form of religious text.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's also the Hall of Tentacles that you can find in Portland. Actually, it's crazy. The Hall of Tentacles. It's an entire building dedicated to Karl, and we use tentacle shaped objects to as visual sacrament to Karl himself. So you can find a whole hall of them here in Portland. Mm-hmm.
So that brings me to I really regret saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Worship, forms of worship.
Yeah, dude. There's a few.
If we'd like to elaborate on that,
there's a few
in
ways.
a very not gonna get us demonetized way.
I mean, listen, that happened a long time ago.
Get on your knees.
They can't demonetize us for religious purposes. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. So we don't have to worry about it. But I'm just saying, Karl, based on the ancient texts of the good comic, Karl had a lot of tastes. Back in the day, and one of the things that we do to worship Karl actually is to put your face in someone's buttocks, right? Like between the two butt cheeks, but not like so far that it's like nose on butthole, right? It's not, that's too far. That's disrespectful, right? Karl never did that. But just enough that like you have cheeks on your cheeks, right? Just cheek on cheek action.
Okay.
Cheek on cheek. You know what I'm saying? You hold it under cheek on cheek. Right? And you do it with like
that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to check with Jeff Keighley on that one, but I think that one's held for review.
No, dude, I mean, like, you know, they have like Alaskan kisses, you know, where they like you like wiggle your nose against each other. There's like butterfly kisses where you like blink on your eyelash, and then there's the Kraken kiss, right? The Kraken kiss.
Okay. Cheek
on cheek. I'm saying
your other online activities are starting to bleed into
no. This is just prayer. This is just
a little
prayer.
bit.
I'm saying it is a form of worship.
Just prayer.
DJ, how do you feel about this?
I don't know if I like that. I think this is where the cult draws a rift, and we have like sects. Like
is there like it's kind of like the Mormon Church or like the old school ones have multiple wives?
Yeah, like you know what I'm
saying,
saying,
right? Like okay, maybe I'm a little more old school. I'm more traditional. You know, that's okay.
Yeah, you're a GK traditionalist. Versus the modern GK.
Yeah, they call me an OG
progressive GK,
if you will. We're killing this right now, dude. I'm just saying, we're just fucking killing this right now. So how do you progressives in the good cult do your prayer then? How do you guys worship Karl in your way?
So I was actually going to suggest that we play the club music from that one episode of SpongeBob, and we all like wiggle our arms together.
Oh, you do the
the
wave thing. Okay, yeah. All right.
Yeah, and I
get it. I see the vision.
We do that for a solid 60 seconds. Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
At 3 p.m. Eastern.
Okay.
3 p.m. Eastern.
12.
Eastern. Okay, so 12 o'clock. Yeah.
So 12 o'clock noon for you guys.
Well, it's actually Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. Monday. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays, right? At 12 o'clock. Get your wiggle on, right? Like that makes sense. Yeah. 12 o'clock is when Karl molted, finally. Yeah. That's out of respect for Karl, of course.
Yep. And
do we dress up, Xander? Do you think we dress up, or do we just do the...
No. It's nothing great. Now, you can dress up if you choose to go to service, which is...
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Which is also it usually takes place right around the same time, sometimes a little bit before, because you want to get we have snacks and drink in the lobby, whatnot. Usually the church band A good cult band has to get set up.
I heard that we typically they like us to do service on Saturdays at like 7:30 a.m. something like that. Like,
Primary service, but we also offer like weekday services for those who are feeling
for
a
sure.
little bit more in need.
Yeah, for sure.
Of
the extra steps, right?
Spiritual guidance.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can find that in the care zone in our Discord, by the way. Which is where you can find a lot of communications about the good cult these days is on the Good Kraken Discord. Yeah.
I do want to kind of double back and clarify some things. So we brought up the good comic, which is our religious text.
Yes.
Yeah.
What in there dictates kind of like our code of ethics and morality?
Oh well, I mean that's easy. That's the God. What did we? Because we talked about it recently on the Shipwreck show not too long ago. It was, I believe, our rules of being a man. Was that like our 12 rules to being a man?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean, here let me see if I can pull up a good.
That's one. I believe that's one good section. I do believe we also have our guide to proper party etiquette in there.
Yeah, the guide. Yes, absolutely. That is in there as well. Oh yeah, that's one of the highly unqualified and unsolicited list of 25 rules to being a man. Right, so that's like chapter 3 verse 14 in the good comic.
Yeah,
all sorts of crazy, wonderful things in there. And then like Xander said, there is our rules to partying that can also be found. That's chapter 6 verse 7. That's in the good comic as well. There's lots of really great stuff in there. The moral code is firm. It's very firm. But a great place to start is the 25 unsolicited rules to being a man. Yeah, that's because anybody can be a man. Anybody can be a man, right? So it's like you just follow those rules, you're good. You're good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, I like that.
Yeah.
Are there any sort of right? Do we want to have any sorts of like rites of passage? Like how like when people do the
hazing, we have hazing.
My brain is literally like gone tonight for some fucking reason.
Do we do hazing? Hazing in the good
baptizing? Baptize.
Oh, baptizing. Yeah.
When they do baptizing,
Kraken,
like, do we want to partake in any sort of rites of passage, or like when we bring in new members and
absolutely,
and they're accepted into the community?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think unfortunately our Grand Kraken Garrick is not here tonight, but he would be able to explain this a little bit more. But when you turn 18, one of the first things you do is bake a cheesecake. Right? That's like core. That's core Kraken rule.
Core Kraken, you have to make a cheesecake.
Yeah, you have to make a cheesecake. Yeah. Again, offering to Karl. He loved cheesecake. That was actually a delicacy back in Atlanta Zero. You know what I'm saying? So and again, come to our Discord, ask Garrick about it. He can tell you a little bit more about that. He is like the guy. The guy, right? They actually call it the rite of cake.
Guy.
Oh, for sure.
The rite of cake is what they call it. Yeah. And Garrick's the one that he walks people through and everything. Yeah. You ask him about it.
Fair enough. I like that actually. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any sacred spaces? Like you mentioned the day Karl had taken his Kraken form, which is K, so we're not at BK, we're not at AK, we're at K.
The Great Molting is what they called it. The Great Molting, yeah.
The Great Molting, yes. Mm-hmm. Do we have a specific location where this took place?
DJ, do you know?
I think it's gotta be
our historian.
The Great Molting. I think since Karl is transcended from beyond the water.
Yes.
Landed on our very continent. Predating Pangea even.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I think, if I remember back in my findings, my countless hours of research, I believe that Karl the Kraken must have landed somewhere near any Waffle House location.
Where is the Waffle
in the
House?
southeast of
Waffle House.
in the southeast of America.
There's a Waffle House in
first
Oakland, California.
Waffle House location, right? The first Waffle House.
Yeah,
that
which
is
in Atlanta, near
Dude,
Atlanta,
I
Georgia.
love-
Avondale Estates, Georgia. That is the first Waffle House.
I'm
Yeah,
glad you
landed
tossed that
here.
over to DJ too, because like as soon as you did, I was like telepathically telling him Waffle House, Waffle House.
Yeah.
No, I felt it, dude. I
Weasel
felt
in
it.
Waffle
I
House
felt
somehow.
it.
Yeah, and you can. It's still there. It's still there. You can still visit.
Mhm.
That's the Avondale Estates Waffle House in Georgia, 2719 East College Avenue. You can find the location of the Great Molting right there in DeKalb County, Georgia. That's right.
Yeah, no,
That's so fitting for this. But that also brings up a good point. All of our institutions, all of our places of worship take place in the basement of a Waffle House.
That's right. That's right, baby. In the
yeah,
basement.
and that's why, which should have been in our mandate, right? We have to talk about food and we must worship food because Karl the Kraken, his molting, the great molting,
We ate.
created.
Exactly.
We ate.
Mhm.
Because you're shedding one skin, you are, putting your old self into the past as you feast towards the future. So I
Yeah.
think that's
Yeah.
is what Karl wanted us to do.
Karl actually molted not to take form of a kraken, but to satiate all of us. His molting became the food that we now eat. We call that the gorging, right? That was the process.
Molting and gorging. Yep.
His molt being eaten by humankind. That allowed us to be the ones worthy of following Karl. You know what's fucking crazy about this? Just
Gorging
sidebar.
sounds so disgusting. I'm sorry.
Super deep sidebar. This is like almost becoming the exact plot behind Bloodborne. Short of all of us becoming ashen and dying. Pretty much. This is.
Oh my god! I would like to vote to change the name of the gorging to like the good feast or something like that. That way we could actually have like feast day as a Thanksgiving alternative.
Yeah, I mean that's what we call it now,
everything's
right?
PC nowadays. You gotta maneuver.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you want core members, you gotta be able to manipulate them.
I mean, we spent years trying to tell
That's fair.
people it's a little bit fucked up that they're trying to get us to not celebrate the gorging anymore by just trying to change the name, right? Like we used to say happy gorging.
Yeah, like
Merry
we've
gorging, right?
been hit by litigation and government forcing our hands. So it's all,
Yeah, unfortunately,
it's all been a struggle.
Mhm.
Well, seeing just how progressive this religion is, how exactly do we go about? Lost my train of thought.
So, I mean, what bases have we not covered yet? Right? I think we're pretty deep. We're pretty good.
Okay, that's what I was getting at. Sorry. So I wanted to kind of like start to bring this almost to a close here with what exactly is our mission statement? What causes do we stand for? What are we doing in the community?
What are we doing in the community? See that's I mean, like really it is just living in Karl's image, right? And that means doing whatever you can to stop Ben Stiller, right? And we do that simply by living through the tenets of 25 rules to being a man, right? Because the better we are as men, the easier it is to stop Ben Stiller in his tracks, right? Because he can't live in a world in which everybody is doing what needs to be done, right? Just being a man, a good man at that, right? And again, anybody can be a man, right? Meryl can be a man. My daughter can be, Lydia can be a man, right? We don't know, but they can live by the tenets of being a good man, right? And that will stop Ben Stiller. That's all it is to it, man.
Mm-hmm.
The term man is used in a non-binary sense.
Of course. Yeah. Exactly. It's like, hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Like it's like that. It's like that. We actually say that to put forth the energy that like anybody could be a man, right? There's also dude. That is like the more progressive way of entitling that. But you know, I'm an OGK, so it's like, you know.
Now, what would you? So, as an OGK, how would you feel if someone didn't want to be called man?
You know, it's okay, because Karl teaching me that the only other thing that can stop Ben Stiller is outside of just being a good man is forgiveness. Just you learn to forgive others and you learn to forgive yourself, and that too can in hand stop Ben Stiller. Forgive.
Yeah.
But don't forget. Right? That's what they say. That's what they say
Right.
in the Church of Cult.
Exactly.
I'm saying the good church. Yeah.
I agree.
This played out so bass backwards.
Yeah.
From what I had initially planned.
Yeah. Sure, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I want to wrap this up by coming up with a slogan. What is the hook, line, and sinker to get people to join our crazy, ridiculous religion?
On the day of the Great Molting, and DJ will be able to tell you this. On the day of the Great Molting, Karl actually ended his molt by saying one thing. He said one phrase. And that phrase is actually at the very last page of the good comic. It is embroidered in all of our ancient clothing. It is carved into all of the great tentacles at the Hall of Tentacles, right? It is inscribed in everything that we do. DJ, would you mind telling the people what the official Karl the Kraken statement is?
You know, this is the subject of massive debate amongst scholars.
Yeah.
So,
well, see, the problem is, and the DG says that because Karl actually said it in Atlantean, and so like there's issues. Unfortunately, with the translation.
Like pages. It's all.
Yeah.
I remember the translation. Do you mind if I?
Yeah. I mean,
okay. Xander, you got that.
Perception of that. Yeah, go ahead.
So it was actually founded back in the year 2015 of 2015 AK.
Yeah. Okay.
And it goes a little bit like, this has been the Shipwreck Show.
Right,
once a week, every week, various members of the GK crew gather to discuss anything and everything sudden sees them throw our way. If you liked what you heard, you can get even more at patreon.com/goodkrakenpods, where you can get exclusive.
Wow, I started to glaze over, man. I don't know what happened.
And have early access to all of our content before it goes live on podcast and video services.
I think Karl was speaking to me directly.
Don't forget to join the GK community on our Discord channel by clicking the link down below in our description section. And if you want more, follow and subscribe
Karl
to get
inside
updates when new episodes go live everywhere. We have to set sail, everyone. But until next time,
I feel him in me, dude.
His pronunciation's perfect, dude. It's great.